it worked. There's a code. Fuck it. Fuck the code. Fuck the pose.
Don't fuck the code.
It looks like it's different. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be over that for a little bit.
What's the point of like living?
When do we log in?
Never. You know, the computer keyboard doesn't work, so can't do anything with it.
The level where we play this place doesn't. Oh, well, I guess that sometimes we solve a room, then we come back to do the one leftover thing for story.
For story. Huh? No.
Saving before I enter codes in case I fuck up and enter the one that makes us leave.
None of them automatically make us leave, right?
Yeah, they do.
What?
If you get the key, they're like, "Yeah, let's go," and then you immediately use it on the door. I think I think that happened to us in the crew quarters. We had to reload our save when we did it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe. Blah 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 blah. Those will save.
Fucking Pokemon.
Star Sun.
I swear.
By the sun and the sun and the sun.
Dang. Some like, oh, you don't watch that? You don't watch Seven Deadly Sins?
Nope. Good job. It opened. Fucking shut up.
You know what pisses me off? Somebody in the comment section was like, the characters don't actually read the gold files canonically. And I was like, yeah, but they acknowledge that the gold files exist.
Yeah, that's what's really fucked up is they clearly directly talk about them and know that they exist, but we're supposed to think that they don't exist.
But no, they exist. They just don't read them for some reason.
It's really weird. Like,
oh God.
Like, I'm used to the idea of Yakuza, where all the main stories are canon and all the side quests are largely non-canon.
Yeah.
But like
a chicken being a real estate agent.
Fully voiced, fully choreographed, like dialogue and cutscenes versus like sometimes you do like no voices talking to some random assholes for side quests, and they're clearly labeled as side quests, and they don't overlap at all. Whereas in this game, it's like literally like we get two passwords in the same room with puzzles that are all clearly still all there in the room together. Then we open a safe which mysteriously has two different contents somehow, and they all talk about it, and like there's no line of division between it and the main content to signify that it's somehow not canon. Sun, Moon, Starkey.
Three different types of card keys generally found in the safes of each room you use to open the AB gates.
Yeah, it's literally just explaining them.
An elementary device uses rubber to launch a small projectile, frequently used by adolescent ne'er-do-wells. What are you, fucking from the 20s?
Yeah.
They're damn ne'er-do-wells.
Can be used as a necklace, but that's not recommended.
What
the fuck are you talking about? The test site mystery.
The second question was for a simulated manned mission to Mars held in the Nevada desert. On New Year's Eve 2028, the audio logs from the simulation contained a woman's voice assumed to be one of the test subjects, saying the following: 6 of us are dead, counting blah, blah, blah. Most evidence seems to suggest that this was the beginning of the Radical 6 outbreak, and that the Nevada facility was the epicenter of the pandemic. Hey, Keith. Hey,
so
Keith.
The testing facility.
Hey, Keith, wanna know something cool?
What?
There's no hole below this building.
You're right, it's not a crater. That means that whatever we're seeing explode is probably on Mars, because this is clearly just a surface level dome.
Hey, also, want you to know that again...
Also, no craters like that exist in Nevada, I don't think.
No, but, well, no. Also...
I've been there a lot.
Again with the Nevada desert, is there just people wanting to build in the Nevada desert all the time? Because let me tell you, it's not real easy to get electricity or water out there.
Generators. What we're not seeing is that right off camera there's a massive solar farm.
That would be true.
You could get away with a lot in the Nevada desert because it's fucking empty. No one wants to be in it. The whole place, the entirety of Nevada is almost entirely populated by 2 cities.
Well,
and it's mostly just an empty area where people dump shit.
Yes.
Saying that the voice of the woman is from the simulation?
Well, yeah, she's from the simulated man mission. Remember, she's from the test.
Oh, one of the test subjects. Yeah. Whoops. Right. I thought there was like a fucking escape room voice, like it's just narrative and it's not real. To get you into the mood for the mission. Not just these 6, all of them, all 6 billion.
You can go on. I read it all.
So does that mean that we're on Mars and we got a transmission from the Nevada test facility where they're like, everyone's dead on the entire planet. For some reason we had Radical 6, I guess, and it got out.
Yes.
Huh. That might be it. Termite.
General term used to refer to the insects in the
Literally termites?
Epiphy family of termitate, the cockroach, older, blah, 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 blah. That's right. Even though they're sometimes called white ants, termites aren't even in the same family as ants. They're in the cockroach family instead. Also, king crabs are in the hermit crab order, and the remora is in the pisciformes order.
What? Why are you talking about those?
I think this dude was like going to college.
And
he just wanted to like
notes.
Yeah, he just wanted to write about things he was learning.
I guess something about the test site and termites are going to come up. Are termites what caused Radical 6? They made it leak by like eating through the walls.
Oh God.
Have a nice. Oh. It's the other things he says. Have a nice trouble, tragedy, trust. They're never funny. I don't know why there's documented. Conjunction.
A term used in position astronomy to...
The grand conjunction, Gelfling.
Put simply, it means that two celestial bodies appear near one another in the sky. When used in the context of our solar system, it often refers to a position where the given celestial body is aligned with the sun. For example, when Mars is on the opposite side of the sun from Earth, it is considered to be in conjunction with Earth. Mercury and Venus, which orbit closer to the sun than the Earth does, have two types of conjunction. When they are hidden on the other side of the sun, this is referred to as a superior conjunction. When they are lined up on the near side of the sun, is called a inferior conjunction. This is the photograph that Timiyoji was holding. The subject is a girl named Akane Kurishi. Akane was one of the people who appeared in the game's sister title, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, as a childhood friend of Junpei, that title's main character. In 999, she was 21 years old. This picture was taken 9 years before then, when she was 12. Look at the left side of the picture. If you look closely, it almost looks like there's a man grinning in the background. Do you see him? Don't worry if it seems a little strange. A spirit medium has told us that the person in this picture is a guardian spirit who's looking after her. He must have shown up here because he heard what sort of destiny she had in store and decided to see how she was doing. Oh wait, can you show me without the picture?
No, without the text, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I think we're just stuck with that, just covered in text. Gotta rewind to the previous one if we want to see what it looked like before.
Okay.
The great conjunction is the end of the world, or the beginning? End of Agra? End, beginning, or the same. Big change.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that movie or no?
No.
You never seen Dark Crystal?
No.
I guess I've never seen whatever the fuck that other movie is you talk about with the chair.
The Devil's Chair?
I guess we'll just have a viewing day. Where we watch
each of our
Devil's Chair
favorite
and Dark
movies?
Crystal.
That is a back-to-back of bad.
That's a real weird conjunction.
Which one would say it is an inferior conjunction.
Let's just say the entirety of Dark Crystal is centered. The entire plot centers around a grand conjunction. Or a great conjunction, but I always want to call it a grand conjunction because great's a boring word. Yeah. You don't know what Agra is, or the Chamberlain.
Conjunction, junction.
Shit.
What's
I need you to know who those characters are. It
Are you gonna
bothers
like
me.
put in the other code or?
Nah, I'm just gonna spin.
Yo, what is that robot doing on the flow?
I made somebody's day with that quote. Just wasn't you.
I'm sorry. I feel like it's not many people. Do a lot of people know that movie?
It's a Jim Henson movie.
I don't fucking give a shit.
It's a Jim Henson movie.
What is that supposed to mean to anybody?
It's important.
Yeah, to Americans.
You made what? You're American.
Well, yeah, except I didn't grow up with like Jim Henson stuff. I grew up with, Street Sharks.
What the fuck?
Like I grew up, with.
Did you also not see Labyrinth?
No.
Really? Have you still not seen Labyrinth?
No.
Huh. What are you?
An otaku.
I know.
So why would I watch
Stop being
non-anime shit?
Oh my god, look, there's stuff in it. Oh my god, it's the
Wow,
things.
there's even less stuff, but there's more
stuff in
talking.
it. Wow, let's get those cards. Let's get those keys. Let's get the cars. And then some keys. And then we'll leave. Fuck this place. Shit, I clicked on it. Yeah. Doop. Ready for more dialogue?
See, it didn't automatically kick us out.
The door lock.
The door lock, it says lock right now. You guys ready?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
So let's go. Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
You found it. Mortal
End of
Kombat.
Agra?
Wait, this is the white door, right? Oh
Yeah,
shit, what happens after the white door?
We usually don't make it this far. It's really rare to make it this far in the narrative.
And then everyone was stabbed. Oh. I'm kind of curious now what's like, oh, there's no other level we go to apparently. We just
No,
go
it's the
back.
end. This is where you're allowed to loop forever now. No.
Yes?
Yeah, see, we're like that's the last escape room.
Oh.
Which, yeah, we've played the white door once before, on the left there, which is what led to that's what led to here, when we couldn't get the code.
Oh right.
That's the only time we've ever played the white door yet. Every single time we die like out in we either die in this middle part or we die like at the precipice of the white door.
Yeah.
Which happened like twice, right?
Yep.
One of which was when we died alongside Kay and finally took his fucking mask off.
And revealed he was just a giant boner all along.
Turns out he was us, but the reveal of him being us was undercut by the fact that we didn't know what we looked like.
Yes. Which is the best.
Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
The picture.
What was it?
The picture.
You never leave it anywhere, he says. He immediately leaves it somewhere. God damn it.
How could I forget it?
Oh yeah, we must have set it down after using the face recognition thing.
Yeah.
You know, this is all a function of the fact that they're so stuck with their formula that they have to let us use the key to solve the room. And they had to make sure that happened first, which then means we left the room, so they had to contrive a reason to go back in the room, because being in that room was the whole point of going there story-wise. So they have to contrive a reason to go back, which is that Tenmyoji leaves the thing there that he never leaves anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
When have you ever been willing to split up with Quark?
I want to come with you.
Me too.
That's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma?
Why do you want to split up so bad in a game where splitting up makes you get murdered? I guess no one's been murdered in this timeline, have they? I don't remember.
Yeah. Alice.
Are they murdered already?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember. It's when you have so many parallel timelines, it's really hard to tell which checkboxes are checked in this timeline each
Would
time.
you say that it's hard to keep track of morphogenic visions
What?
from multiple timelines because it's hard to remember?
Oh man, we're like an
The
oracle.
others are probably already waiting.
Because remember, Alice had the scalpel in her heart instead of the knife.
Oh yeah, that did change.
All right. I'll see you two later then.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
Oh, we're just gonna leave?
I watched them jog off toward the blue door.
Why? Go with them. Stick it out. They could get murdered. It's an old man and a helpless child.
And then they were gone.
Or we might get murdered. Because we're alone.
Guess I should be getting back then.
Tenmyoji, what's the username and password? I bet he intentionally left it behind so he had an excuse to go back because he knows how to log on.
Probably.
And he just wanted to get rid of me specifically. Yay! I don't trust people. Bring up the map.
Also, it's weird because, like, I guess Quark can't be. I mean, Tenmyoji can't be Junpei because
Why not?
Quark doesn't say it's a picture of his mom.
No, Quark is his grandchild.
Or he doesn't say it's a picture of his grandma.
Well, he doesn't know because he's apparently been looking for June forever, so they wouldn't have met.
How fucking long have they been? What? I mean,
That's
she
what- that's
had
what
to
it
have.
sounds like.
She
They've
would
been
have had to
looking
have
for
given
them.
birth to a child, and then what? Just up and left the child with June?
Yeah, who has ever done that in human history? Morphogenic fields.
I stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna. To Phi and Clover. And Dio.
Dio.
The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader.
What the fuck? Are you serious? Dude! Dio, what the
Quark and fucking Dio. God damn it.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Why is he in such a fucking hurry? Two milkmen go comedy.
As he turned to look at me, I swore I saw a flash of a smug grin.
Yeah, of course, because he's a piece of shit.
This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You
Not
see,
everyone, though.
I can be considerate.
No, you can't. It's
The
impossible.
Fucking yeah. Okay. Can you count, Dio?
There are 8 people, and 6 of them are here. Idiot. God damn it. God damn it.
But Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here!
Yeah, where are they?
Well, if you asked me before you opened the fucking AB gate,
Yeah.
I guess they forgot something back in the room we found.
I guess we don't have to worry about the outcome though, where our entire team dies because no one voted.
Yeah.
Which is the main reason of everyone being worried the one time he does it, which was last time.
Yeah.
This is only the second time we've ever gone past the next room after that time he does that.
Oh wait, we have unlimited
That's how
access
much
to
we've
AB rooms now.
Yeah. I think you might have to wait for an hour each time though.
Oh wow, we have so many important things to get to.
But now we have no excuse for anyone to die, which is why someone's gonna die.
Yep.
Like, it's extra baffling that you eventually just get infinite access to them. So it's like, there was never a reason to betray anyone ever.
Oh, there was.
Except for the secret bombs.
Because
those are not part of the game.
Because I hate them.
I hate them.
I hate them.
They ran back to grab it real quick.
I'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
Wow.
Well, at the very least, the intercom told them now.
While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no close to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait.
What, like Kumbaya fashion?
Kumbaya, my friend.
Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door.
What?
And Tenryoji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Whoa!
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yeah, they're dead now. They're already dead. They died.
Yes.
Why would you say that?
What if something happened to them?
Luna, maybe I'll check on them for you.
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
No, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far away.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
Like Dark Souls?
Like literally, what the fuck did you just say to me? Are you having a brain aneurysm?
Are we gonna break our right arm and have to wield weapons with our left arm?
What did you read inside of that?
Are we Artorias?
Do they have like fucking like Lovecraftian novels in the room you went into? What are you talking about? What is this abyss staring into shit?
I don't know.
Some nihilistic bullshit. I don't
Maybe
need
it's
in my
some weird
life.
translated thing that's like a phrase for them.
That's I don't think okay. Look, I'm just going to go into the I'm just going into the director's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Right. See you guys later.
Please jump cut.
I love how I love how Sigma is fully aware of what that quote is supposed to be.
I don't know.
He knows, like, no, you're saying that wrong. It's supposed to be like, don't stare into the abyss, or the abyss will stare back
at you.
I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse.
Please jump cut. No, we know the map. It's the trip we just took, but backwards. We get
What if it just kept, like, it had a timer in the corner, and every time it blipped, it was increasing time, and it showed how long it took to get there?
Oh, God.
It's now been 10 minutes. It's now been 15 minutes. It's now been 45 minutes. Everyone's dead.
We've got to be in kind of a hurry. If we don't make this round trip in 25 minutes, then we'd all die.
Doesn't this round trip take like 5 minutes?
We have to make the entire round trip in 25 minutes plus whatever drama happens. Otherwise, all three of us die because none of us voted. We're actually the worst person to check on them because we're the only person of our team left. Cool, they're not here. Wow, what a surprise. Quark disappeared in a story.
That's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone, though. Tenryoji and Quark must have been here, then. I laid out on the floor. I laid out the floor B map.
I'm so glad we split up when my first thought was how it's a bad idea to split up.
Keith,
and now they're missing. Wow.
Don't act like
what a crazy concept.
Don't act like you could have saw this
Who
coming.
could have anticipated that Quark would go missing in this game? Fuck. It's no big deal. It's just your fucking life depends on it, Sigma. God damn it.
They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of the long way around.
Watch them fucking vote without us. It's all a trap.
Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Ugh. Well, this was a huge waste of time. Shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose.
He's gonna find them dead, isn't he?
I had packed up the map and was headed toward the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before.
Is the computer on? Oh.
Is it a teleporter?
What? Why is that thing on? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable nauseating dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed it and edged cautiously toward it.
It stared at you? No, it's
did.
pointing upward. Dummy. Is it really a teleporter?
The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand toward it slowly.
You finally made
it.
Wait,
did that sound like Hango?
is that the cult leader?
Do you think it's a cult leader?
I think it's the cult leader. He's wearing the same outfit as
sounded
Dio.
like Ace to me. Oh, you're right. It's probably the cult leader. What the fuck? It's a hologram. I guess that's more plausible than a teleporter, but it's this universe. Things are getting weird now.
Yeah.
No, you're...
I am Zero.
Oh my god.
Zero's just Santa again, but old.
Is it just Santa? God damn it.
I was the one who brought you here. You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky.
No, not really. But also, why are you wearing a bracelet that's just like our bracelet? Are you part of the same game?
Wait, why is he wearing a bracelet? Is it just what smartwatches look like in the future?
Also, wait, why are you wearing a glove?
Why is he wearing rave pants?
No, those are not rave pants. Those are those,
like a bunch of dumb, like, hoops and straps.
Nah, man, those are the zipper jeans, the ones that turn into shorts.
Wait, is he Snake?
Like what? Fucking mechanical Snake?
What if he is Snake? So first of all, I was saying before, like, Dio looks like he's dressed like Snake, right? Because the dumb marching band costume stuff and everything, it's all weird looking. Whatever the fuck's going on with that. Also, he's wearing a glove on one arm, as in, like, not having an arm.
Oh!
And he has a cybernetic eye, which maybe restored his sight. Because Snake was blind.
What?
Snake was blind.
Yeah,
maybe the cybernetic eye.
But he only got one?
Maybe.
He didn't go Bato and just have two cybernetic eyes?
This is only my secondary thought, because at first I was like, because he kind of sounded like Ace. I kind of thought, like, did Ace get a Google Glass type thing installed so he could identify people? And that, because that's a way more feasible solution than dealing with, like, morphogenic fields.
Oh my god, that is a way better idea.
Yes, it really breaks the whole original.
Why wouldn't you just get, like, a symbiotic?
Like, we literally just established facial recognition in this room. Like, facial recognition technology is a way more plausible initiative for him to go down than pseudoscience if he wanted to be able to tell who people were.
Well, he
has face blindness.
But he was a scientist, not an engineer.
And facial recognition exists now. It's how Facebook keeps spookily identifying everybody in your pictures. Where it's like, is this Andrew Wilson? It's like, yes, but stop that. Stop telling me who's in my photos.
Like a concerned grandma, like, yes, honey, but stop.
Man, it would have been so much easier instead of inventing entirely new fields of science. If Ace just was like, he just fucking got facial recognition on his face, which is real technology he could have actually had that already exists.
It does.
What do you think? Do you think this is Ace or Snake?
Snake.
Or no one?
I think you've convinced me that it's Snake.
The arm convinces me it's Snake.
Except for the eye. I don't.
It's a little silly, but he's dressed like Snake, and he has the one glove that it would imply that he has a fake arm.
Unless he is,
especially since the other sleeve's rolled up. Isn't that silly? Like, he specifically doesn't roll up the sleeve that's on his fake arm.
Maybe it's to show off the watch.
And you roll up sleeves for comfort reasons, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't have comfort because it's a fake arm. Was it his right arm for Snake?
I don't remember.
I think it was his right arm. I'm not sure, but definitely the fake arm.
Well, let's see.
Also, Snake has the same hair color, doesn't he? Wasn't he blonde?
Yeah.
As Dio?
Yeah.
So Dio's a freaking weird clone of Snake.
As you can see, however, this is only a recording.
Oh.
I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions.
So he doesn't know who we are or who's watching the video.
Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
Well, that's pointless.
I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile, and kept my bald fist in my side.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited.
I'm pretty sure I recognize this voice actor.
I do too.
As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you.
We're kind of on a time crunch here where I die if I don't go back in time.
1, don't trust Dio. 2, don't trust Dio.
3, the bombs are fake. The ones you swallowed are fake. They were placebo.
3,
placebo gut bombs.
The answer to get out of the Nonary game is actually none of the bracelets have the right number on them. Oh wait, no, that was the first one. Sorry, no, ignore that. Don't.
That 9 is actually a Q, but only the Japanese Q.
5, protect Luna.
It's a pun. It's really clever. You just need to translate it to the language you don't understand.
Number 5 is protect Luna. She is too pure for this world. She can't be sullied.
Also, if it's run by Snake, that might make more sense as to why Clover's in it again.
That's just fucked up.
A little bit.
Why would you put your sister in that for the third time in a row?
Because he knows she'll survive, because morphogenic fields.
Except for that one time where she doesn't, because she gets killed by it, like, when everyone dies.
Yeah, but I mean, ultimately she'll survive, because in the real timeline, she'll win.
No. What?
That's how morphogenic fields work.
But then there's like 16 different outcomes where your sister dies. Like, this kind of fucked up, man.
This depends on whether you think that each of them's a separate timeline where each of them's equally valid and there all of those other realities are just stuck that way, or if you think that they're all one continuous loop.
No.
Well, then yeah, he's killing his sister a lot.
I mean, it's not. Time doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Time doesn't loop back into itself.
First, I will tell you about termites.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna be frank with you. I'm trying to get a PhD in medicine, not a.
Don't worry, we're way ahead of you. We already read the gold file.
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say is actually a termite.
I was like, oh, we have limited time. This will be a really brief conversation. Then I remembered that it's a zero escape game.
And time doesn't matter.
This is like the 10th conversation we had where we have to be brief because we don't have a lot of time, and then and that usually leads to situations like 7 telling a story for 3 hours.
I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite mound?
Looks like poop. Looks a lot like poop.
Actually, it looks like a Zerg hive.
Yeah. It's Kerrigan poop.
They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art.
No one would call them that.
Architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space.
Is that ironic?
Are they following some sort of plan as they build?
Because like
termite blueprints detailing which room goes where.
Because are you talking about the irony of the Zero Escape writer praising something for having excellent use of space?
No.
That's not even what you're going for?
I meant, like, is it ironic that termites are apparently these master architects, but their entire purpose is to, like, destroy architecture because they eat the framing of our architecture?
Irony.
Like,
Of course not.
Well, I guess Zero doesn't think so.
Termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA.
Dino DNA. The Zero Escape timeline is what happens when you find a termite in amber and you try to reconstruct its DNA.
This fucking Zero it's just Hammond. It's like da-da-da-da.
Any idea what its contributions are helping to create?
Can you prove that?
Human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals.
Okay, now he's just talking like Zay Frank. That's what the termite do.
We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality.
Okay, we get it.
Understand the splendid planning of
Holy
their structure.
fuck, you said we had limited time.
In other words, only an intelligence creatures of a higher
Damn it,
order
I missed my
can
chance.
understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
Damn it, I missed my chance. I thought about it. Because he was repeating himself so much, I was about to say, in other words. And then he did it. He did it. I could have done it again where I predicted it. Because they always do that when they're repeating themselves so much, right? When you hit the point of like, fuck, they're repeating themselves a lot. The next line is, in other words, and then they repeat themselves again.
Yeah.
Now, consider humans.
You know how they joke about stuff being written by machines? Like, I exposed a damn machine to a bunch of Harry Potter and it's written by an AI.
Yeah.
This is written by a machine. This is what actually happens.
Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring?
Insanity. Like millions of years of, thousands of years of insanity and bad choices led to us where we are now.
We do lots of the fuck.
There are many theories, but no one knows the truth.
The truth is that humans are incredibly retarded creatures who just run on basic instinct and then go like, no, we so smart and self-aware. Like, that's all it is. Don't overhype yourself. Like, what? You just sat here and...
Oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA.
God.
But there's not millions of years of human DNA.
I just wanted to say something.
The fuck?
Please just actually say something.
Do you think that...
Please say something, Zero.
Do you think humans
say
were...
a thing that means something.
Do you think humans were around during the dinosaur era?
I mean, that's more millions of years. I mean, there are millions of years of human DNA, yes.
Millions?
That is true, yes.
Not like...
That's how...
not like hundreds of thousands?
Fucking slow.
I think millions is a little much. I think it's like hundreds of thousands.
No, I don't think it is.
Humans haven't been on Earth for 1,000,000 years.
I think they have.
No, they haven't.
I'm pretty sure they have.
No, I'm pretty sure they haven't.
And dinosaurs are like tens of millions of years ago.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying that like... I don't think humans are millions of years
Saying
old.
millions of years of human DNA does not create overlap with dinosaurs.
But no, the point I'm making is like we weren't alive back in the prehistoric era.
Yes, we were.
And you know what I mean?
By definition, because we made history and we were around before that.
we weren't
prehistoric.
We weren't alive before the prehistoric era, is what I meant. When there were like, birds that could eat people and fly away.
What do you think prehistoric means? It means prehistory, before history. We made history, and before history, we were also here. Because we had to learn how to make history.
No, monkeys were here.
No. We didn't literally instantly start having history the moment we became humans.
Yes.
No.
Well,
also, prehistoric is not an era.
It is.
There's a lot of eras. I had to memorize them from a paleontology class. None of them are prehistoric.
Well, that's because your book was wrong.
God damn it.
No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes,
God is real?
I mean to say humans are not different from termites.
Zero. Buddy, say something.
Look, I'm trying to do this.
You said we had limited time, and you are saying nothing. This is just fucking word soup garbage.
I'm trying my hardest to stay like completely sober.
Nah, brah, you're just a cog in the machine, brah.
What are you, a fucking ska band? Like,
what the fuck? Wait, what was that? What kind of conclusion was that?
It sounds like lyrics to a fucking shitty ass ska band.
What are you,
like,
a ska band?
We're just all cogs in the machine.
It's like, what? Okay, calm down there.
What? That sounds
He's got his stupid fancy pants. He looks like he's going to a fucking concert.
What the fuck do you think ska sounds like?
Sounds like shit, which is why it's
This
dead.
sounds like mid-2000s butt rock.
I don't... Look, man, it all sounds like crap to me.
Shit. I don't know what the fuck you got ska from.
What is
It sounds like a Megadeth song.
No, Megadeth would be more about like demons and hell and like sacrificing.
You haven't listened to as much Megadeth as I have.
Megadeth talks about cogs in the machine?
Megadeth has a lot of whiny, dumb songs that sound dumb. It's not. I mean, they have some not very favorable albums.
Well, first of all, you just described all of music as a genre. Second of all,
ska band.
Sounds ska. He looks ska.
The fuck?
Everything's ska. It's all ska here.
I'm trying to picture like No Doubt being like, you just cogs in the machine. It's like Gwen Stefani. It's like, what the fuck's happening?
It sounds about right.
When did fucking Gwen Stefani get all emo.
I mean,
Nihilist Gwen Stefani. There's a new Twitter account for you guys to start. Nihilist Gwen Stefani.
Was it like Don't Speak pretty depressing and nihilistic?
No.
Yes?
I'm pretty sure it's just somebody being like, I know you're gonna break up with me. Just go ahead and don't say it. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. I don't need a reason. Just don't tell me 'cause it hurts.
That's not how...
It means she knows that they're gonna break up, but she just wants to not go have the conversation. She's just gonna move on, and she doesn't want to hear the reason and stuff like that. That's my interpretation based on not remembering any of the verses.
Wow, what a shitty...
I exclusively remember the chorus.
What like a shitty relationship. What a shitty person. You don't want to know why the relationship failed, which is most undoubtedly your fault. And
well, they probably kind of already know.
Oh, they know that they're a piece of shit?
Well, they probably already kind of know why it's gonna break up, and that's why they just don't want to hear it. They don't want to have the conversation. It's like how people say they don't want to say goodbye, but people still physically leave each other's location, despite not wanting to say goodbye.
I don't. I just stay in the house until they kick me out.
Long fucking side.
Oh, are we on a time crunch, Keith? Because last I checked, we've got like 20 minutes.
I know that Zero doesn't seem to imply anything about a time crunch because he's like philosophizing about termites instead of fucking communicating a thing.
We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing.
Let me guess, that's you.
How does this relate to morphogenic fields?
Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial.
This is exactly as clever as the ending of Men in Black, where the whole galaxy's a marble and there's a whole bunch of marbles in the bag. It's like, whoa, crazy, you can keep zooming out, bro.
If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty. And you are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said.
It sounds like he's...
That's one of your two things?
It sounds like he just started...
Why are you looking around the room?
Now, let's move on to the second topic.
He sounds like he's about to start a game show. Doesn't he? It's like now that you understand what we're talking about.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like, now that you understand the premise, it's time to guess. Was that building by a termite or human? It's like...
How much does this pocket watch cost? I like how they were like, they must be bored in the middle of this conversation. Let's look at random parts of the room again, even though they just solved the puzzles of this room and they've been staring at it.
It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and in fact, the lives of several billion other people. I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you.
We're getting the password.
It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1.
There's like 4 of them? Could you give us all of them?
Number 1 password. Wait, he knows about the bombs too.
Well, he's Zero. He knows everything that's going on in there.
It's weird the guy running the thing made the bombs, but then they had to have somebody infiltrate the place to place the bombs? Isn't that what Dio's job was?
Yeah.
But then why'd that... But if the person running the whole that doesn't make any sense. If the person running the game is running... If the person who's running the game would just place the bombs themselves. Like, what the fuck? They don't need somebody to infiltrate the puzzle to place them afterwards if they're also running the game in the first place. The whole point of Dio infiltrating to place them is that he's an outside force, not a member of the fucking organization.
Unless he's part of the organization, and Zero's part of the organization, but Zero knew that Dio was going to do that, so he just let Dio set up the bombs to give him a purpose in life, because Dio's a failure.
Tell us where Zero is. The Zero bomb, I mean.
The bomb?
Alright, we don't even know they exist.
Are you ready? I will only say this once, so pay close attention.
It's a good thing we have perfect memory, except for all those times where we don't.
The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
Well, now we have 2 passwords.
Yep.
I had no idea what he was talking about.
What a great sign.
What bomb? Was he saying there were bombs too? If he'd guessed in my future confusion, he showed no sign of it.
Why?
If you do, you will be penalized.
Why?
Immediately. I hope we will meet again someday. We would have
Oh.
much to discuss.
I get why.
I hate him.
I get why.
I hate him.
He's doing that because
All he did was go on a weird megalomaniacal rant about termites, and be like, here's a password for the bum. That's the grand reveal. He gave us nothing.
Yeah.
Like the bomb. I mean, the bomb is a thing for structural reasons. I mean, like narratively, this reveal gave us nothing besides his character design.
Yeah.
Literally, all we know is what Zero looks like. That's the grand reveal.
Yep.
Great. Thanks. Fucking fuck.
I like how he did that. He said you can't discuss what you've heard here, which means you can't tell anybody about the bomb password.
Which is
fine because the idea is that you're supposed to use that password in
a different timeline. Which we don't know.
Yeah.
Wait. God damn it, you can't just spout all that crap and disappear.
I'm infuriated how little he gave us.
I found myself yelling in empty air.
We've learned like nothing besides the fact that Zero is running this place, which we already knew, but maybe, based on character design alone and nothing else, maybe he's what Dio's cloned after, and maybe he's Snake, which are all just maybes based on a character design.
So what happens if Dio
we
comes
know
in
from our intro at episode 1 how good character design inferences work.
Yeah.
Because I thought that Sigma was Junpei.
I'm wondering how, like, what would happen if Dio was in this room and with other people, and it's like there's a bomb and here's the code to unlock it, and Dio be like,
right, these were the white chromatic doors, so anyone could have gotten any of them, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Would Dio have just been like, shit.
Jesus, I just realized that out of all of those timelines, only 3 of them are going to end in us actually doing one of the white doors.
Yeah.
There's only 3 white doors.
Yeah.
That means every single other timeline we don't make it. Stop. You keep fucking with the headset knowing that it's plugged into me, and I hear every time.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you always do this to me?
I hate you.
Find something else to fidget with.
No.
Fidget with the fucking puzzle they gave you in the P.O. box.
I already finished it.
Let's just fuck with it.
But I already finished it.
I'm not saying unsolve it. I'm just saying fidget with that instead of the thing
it's
that
loud
I can
and metal.
hear. Don't put it at the microphone.
Give me the crank.
The what?
Hand crank.
Oh, your hand thing.
Yeah.
Here's your pacifier.
I need my fidget device.
Shut the fuck up. Here's a goddamn hand pacifier.
The hologram had disappeared.
And then it's really accusatory how the armor and the buck are looking at us.
Yeah, right? What kind of idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit. I kicked out a nearby shelf.
You have 1 minute.
Until Ambidex Game polling
That was
closes.
10 minutes. So we got here in 5 minutes, and then he took 5 minutes to talk to us.
I don't know if we got here in 5 minutes. I think you just made that up.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a 15-minute thing overall, which is less time than I expected. I thought that we'd be fucked.
All players, please,
If nobody votes, y'all dead.
Oh crap, I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here.
Bing, bing,
I spun around and ran out the room, toward the warehouse.
Bing, 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 bing. Oh, now we jumped it.